Look at those. Aw, don't be scared of me. I'm one of you. I'm just like you. I'm just kind of squirrelier. I just had to do a sharp turn because check it out. It's a thing. He went running away from me. I'm like, no, thing. I totally get you, dude. Come on up. Come see my videos. He's a buddy. We're good. No, thanks. Okay, what is it about old dudes? Like, I think there are some older males on this channel, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but why? Did you guys hear that? Like, what is up with that? Like, okay, this has been happening ever since I was in my late teens. Like, for some reason, older guys see me and think, hey, I don't know what they think. I mean, do they really? Why? Why am I an old dude target? Why can I not just go somewhere without some old guy coming up to me? What the hell? Okay, like that was why. Like people, I don't know, I think people got offended that I don't like when people, old guys approach me. Well, there is a reason why. It's because they tend to be crazy. I'm looking at a groundhog, I'm rollerblading, I have nothing about me says, hey, come on up to me and talk to me. But there's some reason like older guys do. I do not know why. I've never understood it. It's been happening since I was in my late teens. Do I look old? Why? Or do they just go up to every single female and it's nothing about me and it's nothing I could do different? I mean, there is nothing I could do different. I'm sitting there videoing a groundhog and some guy takes that as an invitation to start talking to me. And did you hear what he said at the end? I don't know if I got it on video or if I had turned it off. He said, do you want to see my trumpet? What in the F? Like, why are old dudes crazy? Not all of them, but the ones like me, yeah. Like, why? I just don't get it. What do they think? I'm going to be like, hey, yeah, baby. I don't get it. What is the logic? I just don't hope. Well, I do and I don't. I was going to say, I hope they pull that on every single female they see and it's not just me. But then again, I don't, because then I'm wishing that on other females. And honestly, I don't wish it on anybody because it is a pain. Like, I'm sit there. Why should I be trying to be nice? He's not. I was just trying to, cause as little friction as possible and get the H out of there. It shouldn't even have to be a thing. I am doing my thing. I am on my own. I have a bubble around me that says stay the F away from me. If you are male, stay the F away from me. Gross. Dude. And part of the awkwardness is that they are so old, so you're like, okay, I don't know if this dude has lost his mind or if in his world, this is like acceptable behavior, but I'm not gonna spend my day trying to explain to someone how to act like a human being. Thankfully, I'm always on wheels of some variety, so just get the hell out. But God, this girl, see, she must put up with a lot. Okay, we're already going to be going off topic today on the topic of creepers, which is way off topic for a wildlife show. But man, I was trying to film for the wildlife channel when a creeper interrupted, so that kind of brought it into focus for this channel. So gross. And, oh, this is my Biggie friend. Biggie. Biggie. Woo. There she is. But the other topic, as long as we're going to go off topic, we're going to go way off topic. Now, this is for anybody who was alive in the 1900s. And I want to ask two questions. The first one is, we'll ask, what did Richard Simmons headbands look like? Think about that answer. If you're not clear on it, this is Pippi. If you're not clear on it, I'll suggest, were they perhaps striped? My mom said they were colorful. Do those images come to mind now and bring it clear? Well, go ahead and Google it, because according to what they're telling everybody now, Richard Simmons never ever wore a headband. Never. And if you try looking for an image of him wearing one, you won't find one. So they're saying it's called the Mandela effect, and that people are having a mass memory seizure, basically. And that people think that he wore headbands. And the funny thing is people think that they seem to agree that he wore striped, colorful headbands. So that everyone's having the same memory, but it is false. That's what they're saying. Then we're gonna take it to the next one. This is Rover here. Whoa, Rovie! She just pushed. Rover, come on. Rover and Pippi, they are age-old rivals, but you know, it started with Hansi's mom and Pippi, and Rover just carries it on. I'll give you a nut just because you're Rover, but that wasn't cool. Anyway, all right, so now we're gonna head to the next one. Sucks that Pippi didn't see that one coming. I'm gonna go make sure Pippi's okay. Now the next one we're gonna talk about here is, I will ask you, what do you remember Ed McMahon doing in regard to, say, I'll just lead it a little bit. Does anyone remember just anything with Ed McMahon in regard to like a sweepstakes? Oh, whoa. And I don't mean to lead you, but in case you don't remember, there was something maybe called, what was it called? Something Publishers Clearinghouse. And does anyone remember him? Oh, here's another one. Maybe this will jog your memory, that he handed out checks for said Publishers Clearinghouse, going to people's doors. And then, well, they're saying that's all false, that he never worked for them. He never handed out checks. There weren't commercials about it. And it's funny because a lot of people are saying, but I remember the balloons, you know, that they're saying there were balloons in these commercials. They're saying that didn't happen. So all this they're saying is, again, the Mandela effect, and that people are all having a wrong memory together. And it's interesting to me that everyone has the same wrong memory. Okay, so there's even with the Publishers Clearinghouse thing with McMahon, there's clips of like Golden Girls videos where a Golden Girl show where Betty White, whatever her name was, Rose, gets a phone call, and she's like, I should know because I'm old sitcom queen. I watch shows all the way back to when sitcoms began. I am like an old show queen. But I'm a queen. There's an old Golden Girls show where she says, she gets a phone call and she's like, Publishers Clearinghouse, and it's a fake call because it's really Sophia calling, but she says, Ed McMahon's at the door. That reference would have made no sense at the time if it weren't real at the time. But they're saying that all that is fake. They actually say there's a bunch of like Aaron Brockovich and other shows that reference the Ed McMahon Publishers Clearinghouse thing, and that they were all wrong and that it never happened, but that is what made people think that they saw that commercials with him handing out checks, big checks with balloons. But they didn't reference the balloons that I saw in the show, so I don't know why everyone thinks, you know, in the Golden Girls show, they didn't talk about the balloons. So I don't know how they explain why everyone has this joint false memory the same way. Anyway, Google that one. So Google like Ed McMahon, did he ever work for Publishers Clearinghouse? It'll tell you no, it's this big wrong memory that everybody has, thinking that he did. So again, we're way off topic here, but the question is, why? Well, who's doing it? Are they doing it? Is it really true that everyone's having a seizure together, a memory seizure? And then how does everyone have the same memory? I can understand everyone sort of, but the details, how can the details be alike? They're saying, I don't know. So who's they? You go on the internet, all the images have been swiped. You can no longer find like oh, this is Pippi and who I suspect to be her daughter. This is the daughter, I think. Pippi, you gonna come up? Oh no, nobody goes in front of Pippi. I think that was your daughter. It's the only reason I accepted. Hey, no chasing. Oh, it's Floppy. Okay, so here Flops. So, you know, why? Who and why? And like some people are saying like they're testing, you know, telling people, training everyone basically to doubt ourselves for as a people, like for everyone to doubt themselves as a group and believe in this Mandela effect, that we can all be wrong and we can all share a memory that's false. And the thing is with books, when history was written in books, you couldn't round up all the books and burn them. You couldn't find every single copy that had ever been. But with the internet, when internet is where the history is stored, it can be overwritten. And with AI, you could do things easily, like take a headband off a guy on every single video. I guess, I don't know how you would get it everywhere. So there's people like asking, this is Yang, there's people like saying, okay, hoarders, everybody, you know, go find your publisher's, because there's people saying that apparently his head, oh, somebody, did you do that? Did you do that? Somebody went, wee. But they're saying that the people who remember these Ed McMahon things said that his face was on Publishers Clearinghouse things when they showed up at the house. And so everyone's saying, hoarders, go find, we know you have these things out there, find them, prove this whole thing wrong. Somebody found a video, but now we're forced to question, is the video real or is the video AI? If you Google, let's see, I think Ed McMahon, Mandela effect, I forget the exact thing I Googled to find this thing. There's an old video where Ed McMahon says, oh yeah, you know, that he handed out checks in the editing, they repeated it 3 times where he said, oh yeah, I handed out checks. So, but the thing is they're doing this about 2 guys who are dead. So you can't like go to Richard Simmons and say, did you ever wear a headband? You can't go to Ed McMahon and say, did you ever hand out checks? But they did, apparently, in this one interview when he was still alive. But I'm sure the argument now is going to be that that's a fake video created via AI after the fact. So we're in a world now where history can't be proven or disproven because AI is it's what it is, and yeah, that's where we're at. It's weird.